Good morning. It's June 4, 2022, and I'm covering LeBron James becoming a billionaire. That's amazing. So just quickly, let's look over here. See, with the Cleveland Cavaliers, he was there for 7 years. Then Miami Heat, then Cleveland Cavaliers, and Los Angeles Lakers. So basically, he won a championship with um, and this year, this team, this team, and this team. So he won a championship with three different teams. He has four rings, which is amazing. It's not easy to get a championship. And he was from St. Vincent St. Mary High School. So LeBron James, with all the hype before he even got into the game, when he was in high school, calling him the chosen one, and not only has he won championships, now he has become a billionaire. And I'll show you some of the stuff that he's invested in. Um, so we'll like first off like Liverpool FC, which is it's like a soccer league, and then him and his partner Maverick Carter put about 2% in, and now and this is a team website, so he owns 2% of this. So 4 million only bought 2%. So this company, this soccer team is worth billions. But now the price on this team has gone up. So obviously, James' investment has multiplied. So it was a great investment for him. Also, LeBron James has Blaze Pizza. It's not really on the East Coast, where not I mean East Coast meaning where I'm from. I think they're still expanding, but I haven't seen it around where I live because we still have Domino's, Papa John's, and Pizza Hut, but they're trying to take over basically um, all those three, and and so far they're doing a good job. I believe he has 16 toppings on his pizzas, and it's like Shaq. Shaq invested in a pizza company also. I believe it was a pizza company Shaq invested in, and he's doing great also. I can't remember off the top of my head, but um, these small investments can turn out big. If you put the time and effort into it. Also, there is another company called The Ladder, which I know Arnold Schwarzenegger is a part of, Cindy Crawford, and one with a skier also is part of this. Um, they co-found this. They basically have like nutritional um, products, drinks. So basically, he advertises this and he uses his own products, and it's another good company. I mean, what other company? Maybe they can rival GNC. So I guess he picks businesses that he sees in other businesses and then just tries to make it better. Also he has the shop uninterrupted, which is on HBO Max. I've seen it before. Basically, I know he used to go back and forth with like Trump and a few other people on political debates, and they always want to silence him or keep him quiet. So this is basically like an unfiltered talk show, and he brings in a lot of guests, different guests, and I've seen it. It's very interesting to watch. So if you ever want to see it, HBO Max, and he owns that also. He also Spring Hill Entertainment, which he owns, and I know they work with like ABC, maybe Netflix. So that's another one of his investments. And then also he's an actor also. And obviously you've seen Space Jam: The New Legacy. I mean, I don't think it did as good as it could be, because of the pandemic. I think they released it. I think when it came out, they released it on HBO Max. So people were watching it if they had a HBO Max subscription. So I don't think it helped out unless they have some certain deal with HBO Max. But he also was in the movie called Trainwreck, which did over 100 million, and he was great at acting. So basically, I covered all these few things that LeBron James has done, and it's amazing. So I guess you could say he picks the right things to get into, and in doing that, you have to be lucky, right? Everyone's gonna say you have to be lucky, but there are people who have the same amount of money as him, you know, and do not even get close to where he's at. Obviously, he makes money off his NBA career. He makes about maybe 25 million or more a year, and then obviously he has endorsements. He has his he also has a deal with Nike, which I forgot to say. He has a deal with Nike. I believe they paid him 80 million. I believe, but it's a lifetime contract. So I think when he's in his late 60s, it'll be worth over $1 billion. I mean, Reeboks and Adidas offered him money also. I think Adidas offered him less, maybe like in 60 something million, and Reebok offered him way more than Nike did. But for sure, he didn't see the short term. If he got into the short term, he would have took the Reebok deal, but he took the long term deal with Nike. Which, I mean, it makes sense because one of his favorite players he likes is Michael Jordan, and Michael Jordan is making like $1 billion off Nike. So I would just follow in the same footsteps, because if it works for Michael, and Michael had to, and Michael hasn't been in the league for years to come, then it's gonna work out for him too. So now he's still active, and he can have that deal, and he can make him money for his lifetime, for his kids' lifetime. So that's another thing that he's done. So with LeBron James, I believe, in my opinion, that it was about himself having the right people around him. Because normally when you get that big, the wrong people come around, and they and if you trust them for your money, they lose all your money, or they spend it, or they burn it. So he surrounded himself with great people, which helped him become the man he is today. And this is why they always tell you, you are who your friends are. So if you hang around people who are not working, who are lazy, for the next few years, you're going to become just like them. If you want to become successful, if you want even a chance at Billionaire, you'll have to hang around smart people, successful people. They don't have to be rich, but they have to have the mindset of a rich person. And that will help you get there. So that's the biggest thing, I think, out of all this, is that he surrounded himself with the right people. Obviously, and with someone with that much money, he hasn't been in trouble, which is another thing. Usually you hear maybe a cheating rumor, or they did this, did that. So far, everything about him has just been basketball related, and with all that money, it's amazing that he hasn't really gotten in trouble, arrested, or anything like that. So if you want to look at anything or anyone to follow, maybe you can't follow his basketball career, but you can see what he's doing in his personal life with his family, friends, who he associates with, and try to replicate that, because maybe that is one of the keys to success is duplication. So you watch what others do and you do the same, and you try to do better. But a billionaire status, that's the amazing thing. How many people want? I wish I can get there. I hope to get there one day. I will work my butt off, but that's a lot of money. That's 1,000 million. So that's why not too many people get there. Only a few get there. Like Tiger Woods is there. I know Jay-Z's probably there. Puff Daddy. Um, Not too many people are at that point. Even Shaq, who you see all over TV, is only at 400 million, I think, net worth. So and Tom Cruise, I was checking even Tom Cruise. Believe he's at 600 million net worth. So, and you see all the star power that these guys have, and they're not even. It takes a lot of work to get to millionaire status. So I'm just gonna say, you have to respect the game and respect the man. I mean, I know a lot of people don't. A lot of people. Some don't like him because of his success, because he was um, shown as the anointed one. You get a lot of haters when you're at the top, but that means you are doing something right. And this is a great thing. So maybe in the future, he might own an NBA team, which should probably be his next. I think that's from all players. Tom Brady, I believe, was trying to get an ownership in Miami. I believe, from all the reports I've seen, I think he was trying to do the same thing. Get like a percentage in Miami, and then keep buying in, and then eventually own the team. That's what I believe. That's his only reason to leave, like Tampa Bay, Florida. So he want to go to Miami, which is not too far. But again, speaking of LeBron, that's how he became a builder. Just being smart with your money, which a lot of people aren't. We waste so much money spending at McDonald's, Dunkin' Donuts. No, you have to spend it on yourself. So me, like, I do spend at McDonald's, but I own shares of McDonald's. I own quite a few shares of McDonald's. I The key to becoming like LeBron, becoming a billionaire, is start owning things. You have to own them instead of and trying to just work for a company, work your way up. You will never get to the top. And that's what you can do with stocks. Stocks, you're buying ownerships in companies. So this is why every week I'm buying in on my stock account with my most of my work money, because I'm just building my ownership stake and building my wealth. So again, thank you for coming to this channel. Please like and subscribe. Helps the channel. I'm going to bring more finance content. Anything financial, I will bring up. So this is a LeBron James being a billionaire. That's more of a financial thing. So this is why I brought it up. But that's I want everyone to see these stories and get motivated. That's the only way you're gonna do something and change your life, by seeing other people do it. So this is a blueprint, of what LeBron did, and we all can do the same. We all have it in us. So it's just being smart. Even Kylie Jenner did it. I know a lot of people don't like her either, but to do it is a big thing. So again, Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and then uh, I'll be posting more content on investing, financing, and everything, because the goal is to get everyone wealthy, rich, successful, and we have to see everyone's journey so we can learn and know what's the right things to do and the wrong things to do, and which path to follow to get there. All right, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.